to bed when it is not flooded. And still photos. Chapo is still photos. Hello people, my name is Jack Mazingira. I'm in the village of Kobala sublocation. This is my hometown. This is where I was born and raised. My village has been suffering from climate-related floods for some time now. This is the second time in a row that it's flooding and people are so much affected. People are worried. They don't know what they're going to do next. The floods comes unaware, such that you might go to bed when it is not flooded, and the moment you wake up drowning in water, so you're affected, you don't know what to do. So today I decided to take a walk in the village and find out what is going on and show the world what is happening from this side of the world. We always say that we in the global south, we are paying the price heavily, and I want the world to see what is happening. So today I'm here with one of
an maber matin nikech okan maber nikech pio ketho aluora mara 1996 pine onge ndalogi opong mang'eny kabisa momuk udi moketh gimoro amora odonjo nyaka e puodho kuom cham ma ji opuro moneg te. Gi nyithindo abich. Seche moko agoga biashara mar uso rech to sama pi opong kama koro owacho anda no kethore koro abet mane ot gima nyalo timo gi nyithindo onge. Aneno matek nikech an kod nyithindo to nyaka ang' isafa ma nyithindo manyi yud kaka nyithindo nyalo chiemo to gin nyithindo ma bende ng'eny. Koro chuno ni nyaka imeny to pek nitiere nikech pi opong kamoro amora ma kata kama idhi menye no bende onge. Koro akwayo ni jok man kod nyithindo mang'eny waridi usuru wach mar nyuol no mondo odog piny mondo wayud kaka wanyalo konyo ngima mar nyithindo ma wan godo in future. An gi nyithindo manyiri kuom gi kaka ng'ama ng'ongo nacha setere family planning no. Koro machielo to pod tin ni ariyo pod tindo koro gin pod ok anyal tero gin nikech pod gin e primary school. Pi osetundo nyaka e ot mokalo nikech ot gero king'iyo tineno ka oda ero man kanyo no mane oda. Adak e kanisa moro malo kucho. Pi nyalo biro tundo nyaka e kanisa kanyo ka pi medo pong manyalo timo kanyo kende kama gike ma ka pi ochako biro mopong e kanisa kanyo to koro an awuok kanya dhi korwa.
Mosaic around the village that has been suffering from climate-related floods for some time now, and I'm moving around the village trying to capture and get stories about how people are affected. The people that I'm about to interview today have suffered. I have a lady here with her daughter-in-law that has, both of them are widows. The lady on the far right is the mother-in-law to the lady on the left. Both of them are widows. She lost her husband as well as her son, who was the husband to was affected by the floods. She had to relocate and move to another place. Where we are right now, as you can see, this place is already surrounded by water. That means they have to move again, and she doesn't know where to.
Tedo kano mawangaya. An gi nyithindo abich to achiel notho dongo ang'wen. Mosonyombo ang'wen modongo pok onyombo. Achiel mosetho mane osenyomba machiege wan go kanyo.
Mae jaode?
Mane jaode.
En gi nyithindo adi?
En gi nyithindo ang'wen.
Koro wei gi nyithindo ang'wen. Kimedo gi meki koro in gi nyithindo aboro. Nyithindo aboro go te odak ka?
Gintiere koro ariyo nodhi limo wedegi. Kichiyod school.
Obviously.
Kocha kanwa bedo loka kocha. Pi nok pong. Koro mano miyo wageyudo loka kocha. Koro kanye pi nyocha kopong. Nuwa wuok loka kocha cha pi nogolowa. Mwaduogo loka koni. Koro kano waduogo, nwadak e kanisa. Koro kano wadak e kanisa, wadak e kanisa mang'eny, dweche mang'eny. Koro yuora nomiya lo ni mondo abede, atem jote komondo. To yuora no kanomiya lo kama koro nomiya ni be koro pi ochopo. Mang'iso ni koro adhi dar ka kendo, adhi manyo lo kamachielo. To kuma adhi manyo lo be onge nikech an chi liel, to wuoda maduong' be ma wanyalo konyorego be nosetho. Koro wadong' mond liete wate. To gi nyithindo gi kaka wanyalo konyore koro onge.
To
no thone nowuok pong' mar pi nikech ambe nodak e lande gi dhako to kuma nodake no ema thone koro nowuoke.
Okay.
An tich matiyo to onge agomba na mal ne ji eka nyalo yudo kaka nyalo chiemo gi joga gi. Koro sani kaka koro pi opong', puothe pi opong'o te maonge kama nyalo goya mal. Koro an abedo kama ni koro ng'ama ka ng'ato yudo kata silingi 50 moro eka nyalo miya kaka nyalo chiemo gi joga gi.
Luonga ni Evelyn Adongo Mondi. Anyaka no kawe chega. Pini kaka nopong' no wan gi chuora. To bad ka no wadar gi dichuo ka pi no darwa. To no wadhi e landi malo kuchocho. Ka no wadhi e landi to kaka sida mar pi ni noyudo ka to noyudo wa ka wan e landi. Koro ka to noyudo wa ka wan e landi to chuora no notho moweya. Koro kuma no wadhie gi bodi no onge nikech kocha cha be pi no sadarwa. Kuma no wanyalo jote be pod no onge. Koro ka yuor dawa ni no konye gi kamoro. Koro no wawuoyo gi jogo mokonyowa gi kuma no wanyalo ike bodi. Koro no giyie ni wayik bodi. Koro ka no wasaiko bodi sani be endi koro pi darawa. Ma koro sani kuma wanyalo dhie onge. Nyithindo badongo kama tindo ma sani kata sani ani pi gi nyithindo gi. Kaka nyalo timo onge, kaka nyalo konyora gi nyithindo gi onge nikech wan matek, wan mond liete wate. Ng'ama nyalo go bathwa bende onge.
For well wishers, people who are willing that they can help these families, you know, somewhere.
Grace Anyango Onyango. Anyero Yubis.
Anyero
Chuo bich. Ose nyamang'eny nikech kata kama chung'e ni e kama ne oda nitiere. Koro pi nogolo waka mwachako wadhi kocha. Koro sama ne wadhi kuro be pod wamo mana kuro. Koro waonge gi kwe nikech kata cham wapidho onge rieko. Kaka wanyalo konyore.
To
machiko.
Iri nyithindo
20 higa 4. Sani onge.
Sani onge.
Standard nikech onge rieko. Pi opong' wadang' ni gi nyithindo. Wamanyo kuonde mwanyalo jote mondo wayud kama bet thur matin. Koro onge wala mwaloko nikech idang' ni gi koni onge sama wanyalo kogo wala.
Okay. Kane wantika pi ne poko barka. En repe manodhi otucho wang'e kuondgo. Mano miyo koro pi oae miriu maduong' monego dhi nam kabiro oko. Emomiyo koro wachako duogo gi oko. Ochopo.
Pi ne pok ochopo?
Ne pok ochopo kama ochopeni.
Okay.
Aonge kama chielo manyalo chaka dhiye kendo. En mana kanyo ero maka koro pi ochako chopo kanyo to koro aonge kama nyadhe.
Nitie pe kama nyalo dhi ka pi.
Kech tich ten manyalo tiyo. To nyithindo bende nitiere madhi skul. Chiemo be gidwaro. Nengni be gidwa ma girwaki. Koro aonge rieko moro amora manyabedo go matek.
Okay.
Gima nyanyiso jomatindo gipunguza nyuol. Gipunguza nyuol. Kech nyuol mang'eny koro miyowa shida.
Nyuol mang'eny koro kelo shida.
Kelo shida. Kech koro kaka itimri onge.
And the impact of climate change that is contributing, number one, we have to understand that right now we are really experiencing heavy rainfall. Issues of floods has been something that has really been creating havoc to this community, especially because it has really contributed a lot. Number one, we are talking about stunted growth. We are talking about food insecurity. We are talking about human, animal, wildlife conflict. We are talking about high rates of SGBV, GBV. We are talking about school dropouts. We are talking about high rates of teen pregnancies. We are talking about high rates of prevalence rates. We are talking also on issues of poor water, sanitation, and hygiene. Because right now, as we are talking, all the sanitary facilities have been marooned, and all the affluent channel in the only water that the community are using, which is the river, for their domestic purposes. And right now, as we're speaking, we are on a cholera outbreak. So we are on the red zone alert when it comes to issues of any outbreak that might take place. And the reason why all these impacts, we definitely understand that it's the global north that has really contributed a lot due to the emissions, because we've destroyed the ozone layer, and a majority of the global warming that is now contributing to impacts of climate change that we are now experiencing. But we've also contributed in percentage, because right now we are talking about high population, and we are also talking about the limited resources. So with the population, we are really overstretching the resources that we depend on for nourishment. And so this is a key contributor to what we are doing, because right now we are talking about all the hills are bare, and if you can see, the hills are bare. Majorly deforestation has really taken place. Communities or households are using firewood as a main source of cooking energy, which is also a key contributor, because we are cutting down, but we are not planting. That is also a key contributor. And the other thing is also consumption, because we are talking about unsustainable anthropogenic activities that the communities are doing for the economic sustainability. So these are the key things that have really contributed to the impacts of floodings that we are experiencing. But what we are trying to do is, number one, we understand that it all starts with attitude change. And so our key target is advocacy. And here we are talking about capacity building the communities, so that they understand that climate change is not a myth, and it's not an omen or something that we need to do to appease the gods, but it starts with us. It is everybody's responsibility, because all of us we've contributed. So it is upon everybody, because I always say that nobody is a passenger in this spaceship Earth. We are all crews, and so each and everybody needs to play his part. And it is like working with the young people. Number one, for local stewardship, and also for sustainability, because we are empowering them to be ambassadors by taking the gospel to another level. Because we always believe that when we work with the young people, then it is very, very possible to address the challenges. What I'm doing as an organization is, number one, we are creating and establishing environmental clubs within the schools. We are also introducing the aspect of tree nursery, and here we are not only talking about tree nurseries, but we are also talking about fruit tree nurseries, whereby we would like to be addressing, number one, our carbon sinks, but also address issues of nutrition, food sustainability, and also economic growth plus job creation out of the value chain. The other key thing, we are also trying to empower the young people, because each and every time when you move to the schools and you ask their career path, majority wants to be doctors, engineers, teachers, but we are telling them that also in the environmental field we have several careers that they need to embrace, because even right now as we're speaking, the world has a deficiency of the same careers. We are talking about zoologists, we are talking about botanists, we are talking about anthropologists, oceanographers, climatologists, hydrologists, geologists, and the rest. So it is just to empower them so that they can make the right choices when it comes to issues of career choice. So those are key things that we are doing. Apart from that, we are also empowering them so that they understand what they need to do when it comes to issues of engaging. And here we are talking about meaningful engagement when it comes to issues of decision making and also on development matters. So that when we are doing, or when the government wants to do any planning, they need to be part and parcel of public participation, so that they can prioritize priorities that really suits them, so that we can really address these key issues and also make sure that we are also addressing the sustainable development goals.
Great. Climate change is one of the biggest crises of our time that has continued to wreak havoc life on this planet, whether plants, animals, humans, microorganisms, just to mention a few.
The impacts related to this crisis has continued to manifest in our everyday life.